In today's video, gents, we're talking about bad habits that repel the ladies. Bad habit number one, and this one's a bit controversial, leaving the toilet seat up. And a lot of guys think this is the natural state of the toilet. The problem here is when you live with a woman and when your girlfriend's visiting and she goes in at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's dark, and just sits down, you are gonna hear a scream, and this is gonna wake you up. So change that habit, just go ahead and put it down. It's a very easy thing to concede so that you can get a good night's sleep. Bad habit number two, not cleaning the toilet. So there's a thing called a toilet brush. After you take care of business, you've left marks all over the place. Use the toilet brush to remove any evidence that you were there. At least clean the toilet rim. Don't leave hairs on it. Don't leave urine stains. The next bad habit to break, not washing your hands properly after using the bathroom. 20 seconds. That's how long you want to use warm water with soap to wash your hands. Hand sanitizer can work in a pinch. But a lot of people, you don't even wash your hands at all. Start washing your hands. The next bad habit to break, bad nail hygiene. You want to set up a routine once a week that you're taking care of your nails. You don't want to have long, dirty nails. It just looks disgusting. Nobody likes this. So scissors are best. Nail clippers are okay. A file is great as well. If you're going to file though, go in one direction. Now, the next two bad habits you would think are common sense, but when you are chewing food, chew with your mouth closed. Nobody wants to see all that food and they don't want to hear it. And when you have food in your mouth, do not talk. So don't talk with your mouth full, because when you're talking with your mouth full, you are going to spit that food out and it's just not a good scene. Now, this next bad habit I know repels a lot of women, and that is when a guy is cheap. And let me explain. There's a big difference between being cheap and being frugal. If you're frugal, you don't have much money, you got to keep your expenses in check. Well, you take her out at lunch and you're able to get a great meal at a good price, and you can still give a decent tip versus taking her out at dinner, being barely able to afford it and decide, hey, well, I'm going to save money here and I'm going to stiff the waiter despite the great service. Guys, that is being cheap, and that is going to repel the ladies. Now, this next bad habit is revealed when you have a visitor over for the night and you guys are having a little bit of fun, make your way to the bedroom, get into those sheets, and she immediately notices these things smell. They're dirty, they're stiff. What in the world have you been doing on these sheets? Washing your sheets once every 6 months, no, that does not cut it. Once a month does not cut it. You need to wash your sheets every week. This needs to be part of your routine. This is a place that you spend 1/3 of your life in your bed, 8 hours, hopefully every night you're getting some sleep. Pay attention to your sheets, pay attention to your bed. Now, gents, if you're in the market for new sheets, I want you to check out Cotton Maiden, the paid sponsor of today's video. And guys, I absolutely love what these guys are bringing to the market. Affordable, quality sheets that just when you go to sleep in these things, they feel great. For the last few weeks, I've been testing these sheets and they are amazing. 300 thread count. What that means is you get a very durable sheet. You are going to sleep on these sheets over 1,000 times for pennies per night. You're going to be able to just feel more comfortable. You're going to be more confident. Whenever a woman touches these sheets, she's going to absolutely love them. So a few other things I love about Cotton Maiden is that they're manufactured without the harsh chemicals that can cause skin irritation. They only use the highest quality materials. We're talking 100% organic, long stable cotton. Everything also is GOTS certified, and all of their cotton is raised without the use of GMOs or pesticides. And all of their sheets come in a wide variety of sizes. We're talking twin, twin XL, full, queen, king, and California king. Another thing I love, they come in this really nice box, which makes them a great gift. Gents, I'm linking to Cotton Maiden down in the description of this video with the best discount code you're going to find out there. Use it or lose it. When you've got nice sheets, when you get into your bed, it just feels great. You sleep better, and that is worth it. The next bad habit that repels, hey, what's up? Nah, man. Not too much, just filming a video, bad habits and stuff like that. You know, same old, same old. Here's the deal, is if you make your phone more important than the people you are with, it just sends a bad message. Guys, make sure that you give attention to the people you're with, not this phone that's just trying to interrupt your day. Now, these next two bad habits, I have to admit, I am guilty of them all the time with my own wife, and that is not listening with empathy and always trying to provide a solution to their problem. Now, women have this thing about just talking to talk. They want to unload and just have somebody listen, not necessarily provide a solution. This can be so frustrating as a guy because I'm always thinking, I've got the perfect solution. Let's just fix it and move on. Understand, women don't necessarily work that way. The next bad habit that repels the ladies, selective hearing. And I know women have this as well, but men have it a bit more. Women, they're a bit more maternal. They're paying attention to a wider range of things. Men, we are very focused. We choose to ignore certain things. Oh, I didn't think it applied to me. It just flew in one ear, went out the other. The problem is women expect us to kind of see things the way they see them. So you've got to understand, if you're going to be around the ladies, hey, pay a little bit more of attention to the group and to what's going on with the entire unit, not necessarily just me. The next bad habit that repels the ladies, not paying for the date. And you may say, oh, that's an old-fashioned rule. But understand, most women still to this day think that a man should pay for the first date. So if you want to set the right tone, I would advise try to pay for the first date. Even if they say they want to pay, yet oftentimes that's kind of a trick. And yes, the research backs me up here. The next bad habit that repels the ladies, and in my opinion, repels anyone with self-respect, is when you do not keep your word. Your word should be your bond. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Do not make it a habit of saying one thing and then not fulfilling it. If you are not a man of your word, it's going to come back to bite you. The next bad habit that's going to turn off the ladies, guys, is if you are so laid back, you're so passive that you've got no opinion, guys, that is not a good thing. You need to stand for something. You need to have confidence in yourself. You need to have an opinion and stick to that opinion. Understand that, yes, sometimes that's going to make you not popular. Sometimes you're not going to be agreeable, but that is fine. That is life, and women are attracted to a man with confidence. The next bad habit you need to break, stop forgetting people's names, especially her name. You just met her 5 minutes ago. You are hitting on her and you cannot remember her name. You can call her honey, you can call her sweetheart all night, but eventually she's going to wonder, do you know my name? Now, there are tricks to get her name if you've forgotten her name. Okay, give her your phone. You want to get her contact. You want to send her a quick text, have her enter her information. Talk to one of her friends. Ask for the name because you guys just got introduced. Now for me, I remember names by associating. So her name is Mary. Okay, I grew up Catholic. Mary the mother, maybe not the best association there, but I think you guys get the point. Use association, find a way to remember names. So this next bad habit, it not only repels the ladies, but it also confuses, I think, a lot of guys out there. And that is, they always have their options open. So you're on a date, having a great time. You go to the bathroom and what do? You pull out your phone and you're on Bumble, you're on Tinder, looking at other options, despite having a great time. And this repels a lot of people because it shows that you can't make commitment, that you aren't even willing to put in the time to figure out, hey, is this worth going a bit deeper? So guys, understand that this is a phenomenon. I know so many guys that because they've got thousands of options, they just simply don't know when to stop. If you're interested in this subject, check out this video right here. I talk about the complexity of dating online and just how in many ways it's great, but it's also created a lot of confusion and a lot of just frustration because of the number of choices out there. All right, gents, so now it's your turn. If you like the video, give it a like. If you're new to Real Men, Real Style, click on that subscribe button and leave me a comment down in the description. Do you agree, disagree? And gents, don't forget, check out Cotton Maiden. I'm linking to them down in the description of this video with the best discount code you're going to find out there. These sheets make a great gift, whether for yourself or someone you care about. And when you get these sheets, you're going to absolutely love them. All right, gents, that's it. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Unless I happen to sleep in because I have awesome sheets. I just love good sheets. What can I say?